All right, so good afternoon, students. So just wait for a while. I have something to. Right, so again, good morning, good afternoon. So first, I would like to thank everybody for all your greetings that you have sent to me through posts, through Messenger, and others actually send their text message. So I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful with all the greetings. I know those greetings are really from your heart. And on behalf of the teachers, faculty, and staff from the College of Criminal Justice Education, we are very thankful for all this appreciation from you towards us during our day, our special day, the Teachers World Teachers Day. Now, this morning, I will give some overview about Chapter 2. So, finally, we are now in Chapter 2, which deals on the contextual analysis of primary sources about the voyage of Magellan with Pigafetta. But this chapter, this will be given to you as what I have said before, magkakaroon tayo ng group reporting. So you will be assigned, so maybe this week I will assign who will be the reporters and uh, I will be announcing your group, no? Ilan ba kayo sa grupo nyo and kayo na bahala mag-divide ng topic nyo. So what you're gonna do in your reporting, please listen to this and jot down if possible. So kapag wala kayong laptop, so pwede you're given time to prepare your PowerPoint if you have laptop or if you have cell phone that can actually create PowerPoint. Pero pag wala kayong PowerPoint, I mean wala kayong laptop, you can just simply discuss your topic during our Google Meet and just give us the copy of your report through our messenger, through our GC. Okay? But then again, I am encouraging others, yung may mga laptop, to really create their PowerPoint no on their discussion. Now, what you're gonna do with your discussion, hindi mo kailangan ilagay lahat no as your visual aid. Just do some outlining. What is it about? When you do outlining, kukunin mo lang yung mahalaga na part and just explain it. No? Kunin mo lang yung pinaka-point ng yung report, then yun ang mo. If possible, bawat reporter, 10 minutes, okay ng 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. So for example, 5 kayo sa inyong grupo, so kayanin natin 1 hour, 5 reporters or 6 reporters, dapat ma-allocate natin. No? In every session we have in Google Meet, dapat merong 5 or 6. Because I'll be dividing you maybe 5 or 4 in your group. So you know, so we will allocate 10 to 15 minutes time for every reporter. So sa grupo nyo, kayo na bahala mag-distribute ng report, no? So you will assign a leader in your to distribute the topic and to facilitate your team. So in here, you really need to collaborate. You really need to support each other para maging maganda yung output. Take note, reporting can be part of the 30% of your grade. Okay? So remaining 30, the other will be spent in your exam participation, but 30 is higher. It's bigger. Malaki na yung 30 na points if you possibly do everything in your report. Now, anong mangyayari? So, starting next week, babalik tayo sa ating schedule, normal schedule, stipulated in your COR, your Certificate of Registration, or your enrollment form. So, magbe-base tayo doon and we will allocate time for every reporter. Okay? So, gagamitin natin Google Meet pa rin, no? We will go back with Google Meet. But then, I will also upload some videos, short videos, for the emphasis of every lesson. Para kung medyo hindi kayo naintindihan sa report ni ganito, pwede nyong tingnan ang ating may YouTube channel to check or to look into this discussion for better understanding, no? But then this week pala, I will be posting a quiz. Magkaroon tayo ng summative test, no? Summative test in a sense that this is the summary of chapter 1. If you observe, mayroong 3 discussions sa chapter 1, no? We have lesson 1, 2, and so you have to read it, no? Anyway, I will send later the discussion on chapter 3 which I believe hindi ko pa na-send sa inyo. That will serve as your guide. And also, pwede nyo balikan yung mga video natin in my YouTube to review. Ito yung maganda sa pag-record ng mga discussion kasi pwede nyo balikan anytime yung discussion ko in my live through StreamYard to review our discussion in preparation for the quiz, okay, or for exam. But as of the moment, I will give a little bit, a sort of overview about the topic contextualized analysis. This is actually the main topic in chapter 2, but it has difference. So let's chapter 2, magsisimula na doon yung which will tackle about the journey of Magellan with Antonio Pigafetta. And in here, you will be using or contextualizing the primary source during this excavation, during this voyage, Magellan with Pigafetta. Okay? Now I will show you my screen. So it's okay na wala tayong activity this week kasi I am actually planning to conduct a quiz. Kaya if you observe, wala tayong activity. Okay, this one. Now, actually, chapter 2 deals with content and contextualized analysis of selected primary sources. This is actually the main topic under chapter 2, but it has different subtopics. No, we have lesson 1, the first voyage of around the world, followed by lesson 2. We still have lesson 2. Lesson 2 will be about the customs of the Tagalogs. This will be part of the group 1. No? I will be designating you with your respective groups. So, ayan. Anyway, I will give you the module. You may ask me through our messenger to prepare for your discussion. Lahat naman ito provided, but you can also make use of the Google, the internet, to find another sources, no? To justify or deepen your discussion. Kasi may mga part dito na may outline lang siya or maybe it's brief. So, pwede nyong balikan. You can find sources to support your report. Pwede kayo magamit ng picture, video. Be creative. I want you to be creative. For as long as you meet 10 to 15 minutes time for your report, no? Every reporter. So kapag 5 kayo sa grupo nyo, you have to designate your topic. For example, you'll be given 5 topics. Or 3 topics lang siya for 5 groups. Kayo na bahala mag-divide. For example, isang lesson, pwedeng 2 yung mag-report. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Kayo na bahala mag-designate sa team nyo. For as long as everybody can participate. Kasi dito na although it's a group activity, you will be graded by group, but also you'll be graded individually. So you still need to do your best in your report and be creative, no? Make use of the available instructional materials. You may use some photos, videos. It's up to you. Anything na pwedeng gamitin para maging presentable yung inyong report. Take note, na always bear in mind that you're already in college, you're no longer in high school. Therefore, we are really expecting that your output will be very presentable and it will actually merit the standard we set in BS Criminology. So ako yung if you will be asking paano yung group, ako yung magbibigay ng group, I will be the one to assign you your group, your team. And in your group, you will choose a leader and you are the one, or the leader will be the one to divide all the discussions found in that respective team. Okay? Just wait for a while. So, you have to do your best in this reporting. Dito na ako mag-uumpisang evaluate, perform. Kasi during our class, hindi ko lahat ma-evaluate because most of the time you are asked to just write down your answer on the comment section. But this time, we'll be able to evaluate who among here are really the best ones, who are the best students from this section. So you really have to prepare for your report to impress me, and of course to to inform everybody about your topic. That's basically about what's about it. No? Now, chapter 2, the content and contextual analysis of selected primary sources. So in here, different primary sources, and you have to analyze. Contextual analysis means you will really focus on the analysis of this. Okay? I-analyze ito, intindihin. That's the best thing to do. Now, the complete knowledge of the past through credible and reliable sources is essential to the understanding and learning of the students, their own history. So that's it. It has a vital role. It plays vital role that identifying credible and reliable sources would contribute a lot, no? Would substantially contribute to the understanding and learning of our own history. Kasi sabi ko nga, di ba, if we use a wrong information, we use a wrong source, means we are embracing wrong information. And this somehow, this could mislead everybody. Now, history must be studied carefully. Hence, it necessitates the application of historical method. Historical method is the process of critically examining, analyzing the record and survivals of the past. That's according to Gottschalk, 1960. And this is what we're gonna do. You are going to analyze, no, and examine. Sabi ko nga, di ba? If you still remember, during our last lesson in lesson 3 under chapter 1, you are taught how to analyze or how to evaluate sources we read. No, it's internal, external, the content, the physical, the life of the author, everything about it. That's something about learning how to criticize or how to examine or analyze these records and what are the implications of this in our history. Kasi di ba sabi ko nga, if these things are wrong, if we are using wrong information because we're not able to examine them or to analyze them, this will bring to misconception about our identity as a Filipino. Diba? Okay. Now, the intent of application of historical method is to make students competent in their interpretation of facts and critical analysis of historical narrative or account. Now, in your report, I wanted to really give focus on this, that you really have to interpret all of these primary sources. Huh? So what you're gonna do, so you can actually interpret it if you really understood the concept or this primary source, which is from a certain perspective. So kailangan nyo paghandaan ang inyong report. You make use of the Google or any reliable sources for better understanding of this topic. But anyway, along with your topic, I'm there pa rin. I will guide you if there are some misconception. And please ready for some questions. So I will ask question and one question from your classmate, which you need to answer. And this question will be relevant in your topic. Huwag naman yung mga tanong na hindi akma. So we'll ask some questions which are aligned, relevant to this topic. Okay? Now, for this to be achieved, the students will be engaged in content and contextual analysis. So ito na. You will be engaged to some content and contextual analysis of the selected primary sources. Now, in your report, you will be meeting different primary sources during the journey of Magellan, during the first mass in the Philippines, during the Battle of Magellan and Lapu-Lapu, something like that. So maghanap kayo, I mean, you are provided. I will be providing using this tool, this primary source, and you are the one to give it to us or to explain it to everybody kung ano bang meron sa sources na ito. Okay? So that you're gonna do in your report. Kaya sabi ko, hindi mo kailangan isulat lahat, but just get the point, the heart of the discussion, which talks about the content analysis. Kumbaga, bibigyan mo kami ngayon ng introduction of your report, body, and your analysis. Anyway, I will give you the sample, okay? Magbibigay ako ng sample or format ng report. I'll just update you in our respective group chat. Now, the approach is essential to the enhancement of students' analytical and critical thinking skills and their ability to articulate their own views on the specific primary sources chapter. And this is what I am expecting from you. You were able to articulate, analyze critically using your critical thinking skills, for you to articulate, to explain everything about your topic. So with this, isa na itong application ng ating articulation activity wherein you could be able about these primary sources. You could be able to explain to everybody what is this all about. Anong meron sa primary sources na ito? Anong analysis ang maibibigay mo sa amin out from these sources? So that's what we're gonna do in this chapter 2 onwards. So sunod-sunod na chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And everybody will be given their respective topic. This is very interesting. And I want you to prepare for this kasi nga 30% of your grade will be taken from this respective activity. Okay, just wait for a while. Right. So this, this activity will be very interesting to everybody, I believe, since you will be analyzing the sources. And sabi ko kanina, di ba, this will serve as my tool in determining which among here, which among this or this group of students are really into this articulation. My God, parang I was not able to share my screen kanina. I keep on talking, but so sorry. I was not able to share my screen. My goodness. Wait lang. I-preview ko na lang. I'm so sorry. Sige lang, makinig na lang kayo. So this is it. I will be showing it again. Since I was not able to share it, I'm so sorry guys. So ito yung content na sa content and analysis. Pero kung nakinig no, anyway, it's just an introduction lang naman. Kasi the main, the main part of this chapter 2 will be discussed by you during your report. And reporting will begin next week. Today is Wednesday, so you're given Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're given 4 days for the first reporter. So if possible, na I will do it alphabetically. So magbe-base ako doon sa ating class record that sent to us by the registrar. And these are the objectives of this chapter: to familiarize oneself with the document and historical period of the Philippines. Through the help of the reporter, everybody will be familiar with these primary documents, no, in studying history. 2, to learn history through primary sources. No, what is the role of these primary sources understanding or learning Philippine history? I believe hindi pa lahat dito aware what really happened in the so through this and through the help of the reporters, we could be able to digest kung ano yung mga specific knowledge na kailangan nating i-learn, no, in this Philippine history. Third one, to properly interpret primary source through examining and context of the document. So from the word itself, interpret. So you will be doing analysis through primary sources and you will give us what is the what's behind the sources. Anong meron sa sources na ito? Anong gustong iparating ng sources na ito about the voyage of Magellan? So you have to give it to us, a reporter. Okay? And last one, you have to understand the context behind each selected document. Ito, ano bang meron? Who's behind this context? Sino ang gumawa nito? Who published this? And how true, how reliable it is. Okay? So parang in here, it's composed of different primary sources, but we to look behind it and to deepen, to really analyze kung anong meron at ano ba ang gustong iparating ng mga source na to sa lahat. Anyway, I'll be sending this the PowerPoint later for your perusal. Okay. Now again, this report, this will be the hosting activity this week, no, about a sort of quiz, no, in preparation or in a sort of summative evaluation or assessment from lesson 1, 2, and 3. And the remaining topic will be reporting. Will be reported, will be tackled by the reporters, which I will assign this week. From araw, I will assign the reporters who will assign to discuss lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4 under chapter 2. But again, before that, magkaroon na tayo ng short quiz or a summative quiz that will incorporate or all our discussions in chapter 1. Okay? So I hope everybody is well. Anyway, if you have some questions, clarification, please make use of our GC. So yan ang maging basis natin or avenue natin for all our concerns. Anyway, later on, I will post the quiz. Okay, and you have to perform the quiz. And after performing the quiz, you will be already assigned with your respective group and start preparing your activity. Okay? So again, goodbye everyone. God bless. Short lang ito siya kasi it's a sort of overview lang and in preparation for your report and a little bit of introduction about chapter 2. But again, be creative in your report. Make use of visual. Merong laptop, gamit ng PowerPoint. Pag wala, wag na. Provide copy of your session, send to the end during our Google Meet, just simply discuss your part. That's it. Okay, thank you so much again. Thank you so much for all your greetings sa amin during Teacher's Day. Bye-bye. God bless.